I don't really know why I'm recording this, but I guess what's up, YouTube? Just having one of those moments where I'm reflecting on life, you know. So for those of you that don't know, my birthday is on February 3rd. I was born February 3rd, 1986, which means this year I am turning 33, and it's causing me to reflect on a lot of things in life right now. Um, Basically, I'm thinking about how I've progressed over the last few years and where I ultimately want to be. And this year, particularly, my goal. Well, let's start back a little bit. So, I worked in customer service for 10 plus years, and I ended up working for the post office for a long time. And so, by the time I turned 30, which was of course in like 2016, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a conscious effort to change my life. And what I did was I quit a good government job to pursue my dream, which I thought ultimately was becoming an accountant. It was during this process where I started going to school. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get my AS degree. I'm gonna graduate, or I'm gonna transfer, and then I'm gonna graduate, get my degree, do all those things with my life. That I realized that the ultimate dream that I've had and wanted since I was a kid was like being a mom, which I am, and I love my baby girl like so much. Just being a mom, being a wife, and just taking care of my family. That was my particular dream. But then I realized I was in a relationship where I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere, and I think that's what kind of led me to the ultimate decision that I wanted to just go back to school and do something with my life, make something meaningful. But then during the process of getting my AS degree, which I actually got, don't get me wrong, I got that. I discovered a man that I loved very, very much, who I thought was going to be a part of making this dream happen of having a family, getting married, and all this kind of stuff. And not that that's not going to happen, but I've kind of lived my life to where I feel like I've lived my life to where I try to be prepared for all possible disappointments because, like, unfortunately, like most black children, I grew up without my biological father around, and that was like ridiculous. But luckily, my mom met a man who's willing to step up and be my father, and to this day, I call that man Dad. Nothing. I don't call him anything else. I don't call him by his first name. I don't call him a nickname. I don't call him Mr. Whatever. He's Dad and will always be Dad. And just in case you're ever watching this, big ups to Thomas Ward Jr. That man is my father, no matter what anybody says. But back to what I was saying. I've always just kind of prepared myself for any type of disappointment, and that's kind of where I'm at now. Is I'm preparing myself for us not to get married, which I'm pretty sure is just like a kick in the butt. I'm probably making it worse for myself. But I feel like if I prepare for us not to get married, I won't be disappointed if it doesn't happen, even though I'm pretty sure it will. Still protecting my heart there. Still a little piece of me that's like, it's a good chance it may not happen. I've had a lot of relationships where I just knew that was going to be the man I was going to marry, but that isn't what happened. So I'm just preparing myself for that. But in doing so, it's changed my entire mentality again. Like, okay, so if we don't get married and I end up, let's just say, on an off chance I end up being single for the rest of my life, just me and my daughter. What can I do to replace the original goal, which was to be a wife and a mother? Well, you gotta go to school, but now I don't know what to do. Like, I thought accounting was the thing for me, but I work at a pretty good accounting firm, and it's not what I thought it was gonna be. Don't get me wrong, it's not boring. It's real busy, but it's not. The passion I had learning it is not the passion I have in actually executing that work, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what drives me anymore, and I guess I'm still trying to figure that out. And I'm hoping 33 is the year that I find something that will keep me happy and sustained. There's a good chance I might dive into this nonprofit organization I've been thinking about since my sophomore year of high school. Whew, which has been like, wow, over 15 years now? 17. Oh, wow. 30, 31, yep. Actually, it's been about 8 years almost. Wow, it's been a long time, almost 15 years. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to kind of find my way and do what I gotta do. But if there's anyone that can give me some advice or some direction, I'm all ears. It's weird. I'm coming to YouTube. I'm coming to you guys. If you can think of anything, let us know.